Yeah. Well, we switched over to the red place. There we go. Since the other one worked, we've gone here. Ah! Gosh dang it, Edge, stop. No, cancel. Cancel. Oh. Oh, it's oh, you're right, you're right. I am getting all discombobulated. There we go, Ted babe. How's that for you? Hey, Steve. No. All right, got that fixed, got that fixed. And still getting myself up and running here on a few things. I mean, that is part of the reason why I advise, if you wanted to make sure to get one, to make sure to wait to get the one that you wanted. There we go. And it's the man, the super fan. Dalton is in the house. And how are we today, Dalton? Back again. Trying to get things up and running here. Yeah, and it is almost the end of the day. Yeah. Yeah. Nice one. Devices are driving me nuts. Yeah, you go one device to do another device to do another thing. Okay. There we go. Just so I could try to see the chat on the other place. There we go. So for anyone new in here, I know I'm being very chaotic right now. I'm horror author Jason Davis, hanging out with you once again, talking about the spooky, scary books that keep you up late at night, make you afraid to turn off that light. Here we have all the slice, none of the spice, ready to give you next nightmare. How can I scare you today? I know my wife is... Oh, I can't find the hat. I will have to look for hats later. Somehow, oh, I know what I can find. Here we go. How is this, hon? Is this fitting the need for you? I can't get to my messages right now. Oh, wait, yes, I can. So, all right. Hey, Tay, how you doing? Thank you, hon. Hey, thank you for the purchase. Do you want me to sign that? I'm assuming you do. And I know I suck. You're gonna have to remind me of the name. I know I'm terrible. Aurora. You know, with how much I love that name, you would think I would remember it. Okay. And so that you're aware, the copies are on the UPS truck as of right now. They'll be here later today. So because people wanted to make sure to get their copies in, I put them the inventory in the store. So as soon as that is here in my possession, you will be the first one to get signed and wrapped up to go out. I should have mentioned that. So if I wanted to, it's a way of you getting you to order it. I do sign a lot of books, yes. Now, what drink did you want with that? Did you want the tea? I think you went tea last time, but I could be wrong. The hot cocoa or the apple cider? Now, just because I'm a royal pain you butt, do you want the mint, caramel, or chocolate supreme hot cocoa? My wife says the caramel is the best. I kind of agree with her, but it is up to you as to which one you want. I can go either way with any of them. Caramel? Okay. So as soon as, like I said, as soon as that gets in here today, I will make sure to get yours wrapped and ready. It'll probably be done on the evening live stream tonight. Hey, Book Vibes, how you doing? Yeah, there you go. Hey, I'm not. If you'd rather me do it on, if I do a live stream tomorrow morning, if you'd rather me do it then, I can wait and do it then. You let me know what you prefer. This is for you. I'm not making any guarantees I'm going to be doing a morning live stream tomorrow, but if I do, I can wait till then. Well, I don't. When I say evening, I'm not. I'm talking about the 11 p.m. Late night. That's what I was referring to. So 8 o'clock. That's still fine. I'm talking about the late night. It's Friday night. We got late night up in here. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, thank you for joining the fan club. Thank you. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that. Are you saying you're doing a live at 9 p.m. tonight, Bad Wolf? Is that what you're trying to say? Saha, how are you doing today? I hear that. Superfan Saha is in the house, and it has been a rough week. I hope your week is getting better now that you're here to hang out with us. Oh no. Are you okay? Oh no. Sometimes, I'm sure, sometimes desperation can kind of lead people to doing things that you would never expect them to. I'm sorry to hear that, Sahba. So hopefully, you can kind of get that jitters down and, kind of, because I'm sure you're kind of really kind of out of it right now, aren't you? Okay, Tad, babe, thanks for coming in, and I'll see you tonight. Hey, thank you for the tiny dining, by the way. I just, I was kind of caught up with the other. Yeah. Hey, Reindeer, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a great afternoon. Hey, missing author, how are you doing today? Trying to figure this out here. Got the other stream going, but I don't know. I kind of lost how to get into it. Maybe I need a wifey assist on this one. Hey, Rains, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a good afternoon. Hopefully you're still doing the contest. Of course we are, all the way until June 1st. You just need to go into the dungeon and share the pictures. There is a place in the dungeon to post about the wolf bean pictures. Any slashers? Unfortunately, nothing really slasher-esque yet. I have a book next year. The Writer's House is going to be my version of a slasher, but that won't be coming out till next year. I am doing the best as I can, Rains. Thank you for asking. It's Sahra, and I said to Sahra, it's been a week, so we're trying to keep things on the positive. But what I do have, Tuna, is I do have Demon Seed, which is not so much a slasher, but there's a good 80s, 90s monster movie vibe to it. It's about David, who's a 9-year-old boy whose nightmares have started to come alive. And as these monsters are escaping from his imagination, it's about those around him trying to protect him and keep him safe. Now, I like to pair that up with Demon Seed because Demon Seed has a nice, not Demon Seed, Book Art Mail, because Book Mail has a kind of I spit on your grave type vibe, with little hints of. I feel like I Spit on Your Grave is kind of slasher-esque, but in the way that instead of multiple victims, you get one nice, drawn-out, long kill in the end. So, book mail is about Lexi, who is a social media influencer, and she ends up Lexi's a social media influencer. She loves to do book reviews and handle lives just like this. Well, she ends up getting taken by her favorite author and quickly realizes that all these books that she's been reviewing, well, guess what? They're all true. So now she's got to find a way to change the narrative before she herself becomes the main character of his next novel. It does have a dark demonic twist to it. The ending definitely goes at 11, so make sure to check your triggers. But that is book mail. Okay, so we got that going. Finally getting somewhere on this other here. There we go. Now I can see the other chat. There we go. Yeah, the other one's kind of glitching on me. I don't know why I can't see the chat in the other stream. That's weird. Oh, I can see the chat there. Oh, of course I can. Of course I can. So, Dead Friends is about Lizzie, who is she ends up inheriting this cabin out in the woods, and when she goes to check it out, realizes she has also inherited the family curse. So, what is the family curse, you may ask? Well, anyone who gets too close to her gets brutally unalived and comes back to haunt her. Now, at first, it's her best friends are getting brutally unalive. So they're actually trying to be supportive. They're trying to help her get through this and trying to figure out just what the hell's going on. You know, they're trying to be there for her. But as time goes on and more people get brutally unalive, people that are not her friends, it kind of gets this dark cloud that kind of follows her wherever she goes. And everywhere it's just kind of in a constant state of chaos. It starts off as a grief horror novel that moves to this occult, paranormal, supernatural horror novel that ends with this cosmic twist. Then we have The Bite. Now, The Bite, I have a fun little way that I usually love to talk about The Bite because I love to show it visually. The Bite is a 4-book omnibus that comes with Nightmare Christmas, New Year's Eve, My Wear Valentine, and April Wears Day. So it's these 4 books in one. And it's about Roger, who gets bitten by this werewolf and now has this monster raging inside of him, struggling to get out and hurt those around him. The world he once knew is gone. Now he's been awakened to the supernatural and finds that there's other types of monsters, other types of lycanthropes and werewolves that he never had any kind of even belief that these kind of things existed. Now he is one, and he's trying to hold on to that last shred of his humanity. Can he do so, or will he fade deeper into this nightmare of an existence? It's kind of this Jekyll and Hyde meets Jack Reacher type tale that I'm very proud of. I love all 4 books. There's going to be another 4 books coming out this year. It's an 8-part series. And yeah, I'm really proud of it. There we go. So did that help? Is that do you have any other questions? You want to know anything else? Ask away. I love answering questions. You know, it is the first book I started selling on the TikTok store. So it is, you know, if it wasn't for Dead Friends, you wouldn't have me on TikTok. It's the book that got me learning the platform. So, and yeah, I love talking about it. It's hard to really summarize a book that big into a small sales pitch. Um, but it has a lot going on, and it's a fun read. I will tell you this much. The first chapter might seem a little slow, but the second chapter makes up for it. It really hits you in the face right from the get-go. There we go. Got that up and running. All right. So let's see. Any other orders have come in so far? Anything I need to start signing and getting ready here? Hey, Graham. How are you doing this afternoon? And in fact, you know what? Let me see here. What is that, friends? I got that pinned up there on the TikTok feed. So there we go. And actually, I can't actually do any better of a deal than that. That's actually a pretty good deal. It really depends on the book sometimes because sometimes uh, they go fast. Like Demon Seed. Demon Seed is actually my second, maybe third longest book. The Bite I don't consider to be one of my long ones because it's 4 books in one. It's an omnibus. But Demon Seed is one of my longest books, and that one took me 2 months to write. That one, once I really got into it, it just flowed and just kept flowing. So yeah. Then Dead Friends took me 6 years. Book Mail took me 3 months. Hatch and Caught in the Web took about 9 months apiece. So it really just depends on how much is going on in my life at the time and just, how much time I can dedicate to writing the story. So there isn't one set answer for that. I wish I could say there was. But yeah, it just story dictate just it's life that dictates more than anything. Not for a lack of creativity. I usually have about 1,000 ideas right in a second sometimes because it feels like there's just too many ideas flowing around. But you know, Karma, what is up? How are you doing this afternoon? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're ready to get into the weekend. Nice. I can't wait till it gets nice enough that I can get my bike out. I love to get on the bike and just ride. Ah, yeah, we have a coffee shop not too far from us, and that is my first goal once we do the first bike ride. They also do smoothies, and you can get an espresso smoothie there, which I kind of love. And yeah, I can't wait to get the bike out, go there to the Western Cafe, and just really get a kind of relax and enjoy the day. So I have not read The Butcher and the Wren, but I know somebody else once recommended it to me, and I've never had a chance to read it yet. See a smoothie. There you go. Stop at a coffee shop and get a smoothie. So it's not just me. Hey, Tommy, thank you for the follow. I have a question. What does an editor do when it comes to making a book? I know it's random, but well, there's many different types of editors, you know, and I am the worst person to ask as to which editor is the right editor for you. Um, I find I've lucked out and found a really good editor who helps make my books come to life. So, but basically, you get line editors, you get proofreaders, you know, and developmental editors. But the developmental editor, I believe, as in the name, are the editors that read through your book and can kind of give you suggestions as to further enhance your story. Then there's the line editor, which I believe that is who I usually go through, what she would term herself as. Whereas they go through line by line and fix grammatical mistakes, and just kind of catch uh, things that kind of tighten up your writing. And that's what they do is they're going through, they're fixing the grammar because I am terrible when it comes to grammar. I do some of the weirdest things when it comes to grammar sometimes. And they'll come through and say, "What the hell are you thinking?" And so they help clean up my writing to make it so that it's more presentable and make it ready for you to read it. Oh, but Matt, you gotta love the airs. I could. Oh, you know what, Matt? Just for you, I will do. I will make it worse. Here we go, Matt. Just for you. There we go. There we go. And I can almost hear my wife laughing upstairs. I don't hear her, but I can just imagine her upstairs laughing now at me wearing the hat she always tries to get me to wear. So there we go. And I cannot believe I'm actually streaming this also to the other place and wearing the hats. Hey, Mama Rose, how are you doing today? Hey, got you guys to stop and say hello, right? Isn't that what it's all about? Getting you guys to stop and say hello? Doing so good. This made my day. Well, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. So, what I always like to say is we have the positive vibes in the live and the nightmares in the pagers. So, if I can get you to chuckle a little bit and make your day a little bit better, then that's good. As long as I'm giving you a nightmare so it's hard for you to sleep at night. You got to have those nightmares. Hey, at least I'm honest about you. I'm here to give you. I'm a horror writer. I want to scare you. This is my job. I'm wanting to make it so that you don't sleep well. For the bike ride, I worked first, so now I'm on the bike. Nice. Yeah, back before I lost my job in August, I rode my bike just work nearly every day that it wasn't raining. So all summer long, I was always wanting to ride my bike back and forth to work. It's kind of the one thing I miss the most. Hey, Chris, thank you for the follow. And how are you doing today? Nice. So what kind of bike do you have? Hey, Chillzilla, how you doing? I did not give myself enough water for my live stream. That was a mistake on my part. Mountain sport. Yeah. That's kind of what I've always rode. Is a mountain bike with 26-inch. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the You're Awesomes. Thank you. Appreciate that. Awesome. Awesome to the FYP. So I take it then you like spooky, scary books if I'm up on your FYP. Because here we have the spooky, scary books keep you up late at night, make you afraid to turn off the light. Thank you for sharing it out. And hello to Georgia, by the way. I meant to say that. Hello to Georgia. I'm sure you have a lot much warmer weather than we do right now. Hey, Spooky, how you doing? Yeah, it's been a slow week on the gifts this week, comrade. I don't know. It's been a slow week. I don't know if we're going to see one come in. Hey, Hannah, how you doing? Well, I mean, compared to many weeks that I've had, yeah, it's been slow. I mean, not terrible, but just slower than what I'm used to. Hey, and it is Rain. She's back in today again. Hey, Bad Like a Barbie, how you doing? As you should, Karma. You don't need to always be the one lifting everyone up, and I appreciate all that you've done. But yeah, it doesn't need to just rely on one person. I've appreciated all the support. Don't get me wrong. Now, I did say earlier that if it was slow this afternoon, that I might do a reading from Nightmare Christmas, read chapter two. The What do you have in your smoothie? Whipped cream? Yeah, I am actually. I'm glad you like that. I'm not one that likes whipped cream in my smoothie. I actually. It seems like more and more places do whipped cream on their smoothies, and I always have to tell them no. Hey, Ghost TV, how you doing today? So, what do you guys think? Should I do a little reading from Nightmare Christmas, or should I just keep answering questions? You guys tell me what you want. Nice. So yeah, do some reading. I can do that. Of course, I gotta grab a copy of it. Oh wait, I have a whole bunch of copies of it right here. What do you know? So which is your favorite of yours that I've written? My favorite is Bookmail. I feel like it is the best of my books, and it's just the ending. Oh, the ending is so much fun, and I love how people have reacted to it. Bookmail, of course, is about Lexi, who is a social media influencer. She loves to hang out and do book reviews and have lives just like this one. All the fun things that if you're watching me, you probably enjoy as well. When she ends up getting taken by a favorite author and quickly realizes that all these books that she's been reviewing, well, guess what? They're all true. So now she's got to find a way to change the narrative before she herself becomes the main character of his next novel. It does have a dark demonic twist to it. The ending definitely goes to 11, so make sure to check your triggers. But that is book mail. Now, I do run a lot of flash sales on it in the TikTok store. And the reason being is I feel like when I say I run flash sales, I run flash sales on the JD Demon Bundle. And the reason being is because that puts it at $30. You're getting 2 books. You can buy 1 book by itself, and it's $17. And then you're paying shipping, like what, $5, $6, $7 in shipping sometimes. But if you get, so that's now you're talking about $24 for a book. Well, right now there's a $5 off coupon for anything over $29. So if you get the Demon Bundle, you're getting 2 books. That's at $30. The $5 off brings it down to what, 25. So for $1 more, you're getting 2 books, and you're not having to pay shipping. So it's why I usually push for that deal more so. And Demon Seed is my second favorite of my books, so they pair well together well. So there you go. I got that flash sale running. So, and that is on the TikTok shop. If you're watching me on the other stream, you can go into the other location, and yeah, you'll see some deals going in there as well. Hey, April, how are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, Master Jedi April. How are you doing this evening? Or, yeah, it's afternoon. I swear, half the time when I'm doing these live streams, I start talking and I say good morning in the evening, I say good evening in the mornings, and when we get to the late nights, I'm just all over the place. Hey, Amanda, how you doing? Well, we got the keyboard that I love, that the left side of it's dying, and the keyboard that I hate, that of course works perfectly. So, and here's the reason why I hate this keyboard. There's this stupid line right here, and you see how it's short and, makes these smaller keys that should be a little bit larger? So those are all screwed up to me. For some reason, I always hit the 1 instead of the 2. This is off alignment. This keyboard is just this keyboard is cursed. It is a pain in the ass to use, and I don't like to curse on my lives. Hey, Possessed Ginger, how you doing? Whereas this keyboard folds out to be such a beautiful full-length keyboard that is just perfect. Except for this, these keys have stopped working, or they work sometimes, I should say. So it's probably got a loose wire in it. So there we go. When I got them, when I bought this, it was really cheap, and I did not realize it was on sale at the time. It was like 15, maybe $20. So definitely worth it. Now, when I go to try to find it again, it's like 60, $70. So I bought this one, which was $15 at the time I bought it, thinking it was going to be similar since it was from the same shop. And yeah, you get what you pay for. Yeah, I used to have this little white keyboard that was a full-size keyboard, but it's still pretty compact. Um, it looked just like a Apple Magic keyboard. Hey, Ari, thank you for the heart, mate. How are you doing this afternoon? Hey, Chomp, how are you doing? And I liked it, except for it wasn't a rechargeable battery keyboard. What I should do is I had this one keyboard. I love this one keyboard I had, but it died on me, and it stopped taking a charge, and so I've let it sit around for like the last 6 months, and I've had it charging now for like the last, well, however long I've been on this live, and I'm hoping that it'll all of a sudden start taking a charge again. Stop by before picking up the kiddos. Nice. Well, thanks for joining us for a little bit. So hopefully they had a good day in school. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, no. The ending of the smoothie. All right. I think it is time for these to come up because that's starting to hurt the head a little bit. Ash, how are you doing this afternoon? What is up? It is supposed to get up to the 50s today where I'm at, which is relatively warm, especially with the sun out like it is. Not quite warm enough. Yeah, it's it's in the 46 right now. Not quite warm enough to ride the bike yet. I mean, I could, but I like it to be 60 when I ride. So, so trying to give it a little more time. Ooh, I'm looking at the forecast next week. High of 68, high of 74, high of 67, high of 68. Of course, it's raining every day, but at least it's getting up there. Then finally, we get a sun-filled day of high of 69 next Thursday. Then drops down to 40, high of 42, the day after. Hey, Rolina, how are you doing? Thank you for the follow. I hope you like spooky books, because now you're in one. Nah, just kidding. But we do love spooky books here. We love to talk about spooky books. What are you currently reading? Reading anything scary? Here we have the spooky, scary books keep you up late at night, make you afraid to turn off that light. All the slice, none of the spice. Ready to give you your next nightmare. Hey, Lee, how are you doing? And of course, yes, we have dragons because Troy just loves to talk about dragons and frogs. I swear he's obsessed with dragons and frogs all day. Yes, yes, I will talk about my young adult urban fantasy novel, Here Be Dragons, which is about kids going into other kids' bad dreams and helping them fight their nightmares. Think Spy Kids meets a young adult version of Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors. But instead of Freddy Krueger, we're getting knights, kings, goblins, and of course, dragons. Speaking of Freddy, oh wait, no, this is Halloween. I was going to say, speaking of Freddy Krueger, but nope, wrong theme song. For anyone that is new in here, I am, of course, horror author Jason Davis, hanging out with you once again, talking about the spooky, scary books to keep you uh, up late at night, make you afraid to turn off that light. All the slice, but none of the spice. Ready to give you your next nightmare. How can I scare you today? Hey, Simone, how are you doing? Welcome in. Nice. Yes, I remember. Yeah. Yeah. Which I need to get some of these books ready to go out today yet. So let me see. This one is going to Melanie here, so I'll get her shipping label printed out. So this is what I'm saying: $7 in shipping on this one, whereas for $1 more, they could have gotten 2 books and free shipping. Tiffany, and how are you doing this afternoon, Tiffany? I hope you're having a good day so far. There we go. Got that one ready to go. Got this one. Oh yeah, Michael Myers. I mean, Halloween's just one of my favorite horror movies. So I mean, yeah. I'm doing as best as I can, Tiffany, as best as I can. You know, it's been kind of a long week. So it's Friday. We're celebrating that's Friday. Junior, I love the first one. And I'm talking OG. I love the second one. I love the third one. Yes, Season of the Witch. Fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, maybe not so much. Strange enough, I know I'm in the minority where I say that I do not like 4, 5, and 6, but yet still enjoyed H2O and Resurrection. Though I'm sure if I rewatched Resurrection nowadays, I probably would hate it. But at the time, I loved it. And then I also love the new trilogies. Now, in my mind, the Rob zombie abominations do not exist, and we don't talk about that here, or at least I don't talk about that one. Nice, Tiffany. Nice. Glad to hear it. You're gonna be here when I do the late night live tonight. I definitely need to get more caffeine in me for the late night. That's for sure. Should be nice too because I have the light covered version of the Bite. I already show it back in stock in the store. It is on the UPS truck, so it will be delivered today. So actually, I have some Alani. Is it Alani or Alana? However you that energy drink. I have some Cosmic Stardust that I ordered for tonight. So yes, that will be getting me through tonight. Is Jason R. Davis my favorite author? Uh, I'd say he's my favorite person, but I don't know if I'd say he's my favorite author. I don't really, you know. Yeah, me too, Tiffany. I love both covers. Don't get me wrong. I wish the artist that made that as a pre-made came out with that just a week earlier. It's darkly good. Nice. Hey, Junior, thank you for showing out the live. I appreciate that. There we go. We got that one ready to go out from Mally. And now let's see. Here we go. And Nick is back. Nick is home from work. There we go. When you say dark, you mean dark, dark? Well, really, I mean, I wrote book mail. How much darker can it go? Hey, Bella, and how you doing? Hey, Christopher. Congratulations, Rain. Congratulations. So, what is the title of it, and where can people find it? You know, I swear, when I read that the first time, I did not see the silent table. So, obviously, it's called the silent table. Intergalactic Social. Well, thank you for the follow, Intergalactic Social Work. I hope you're having a great afternoon. No, Bookmail doesn't have 23 different trigger warnings, but I also question anything that has 23 trigger warnings. But then, hey. Thank you for the finger hearts. Thank you. See, to me, that 23 trigger warnings makes it start to sound like it is extreme horror, not splatterpunk. Hey, Red Bull Goddess. We were just talking about getting in some Red Bull in here. Could definitely use the caffeine from it, that's for sure. Hey, Vixen Fox, how you doing? Hey, Bunny Bee. How are you guys doing this afternoon? Okay, I am needing to go to put out a shipping label. There we go. So how far are you into reading that one? The 23 trigger. I feel like that should almost be the title of the book. 23 trigger warnings. Hey, Causing Nightmare, how are you doing this afternoon? Love the name. I love the name. Hey, Brayley, how are you doing? Horror Ghoul, how are you doing this afternoon? I hope you're having a great day. 200 pages on the dot. Nice. Oh, thank you for liking the live. How are you doing, Charlie? Thank you. Welcome back in. I haven't had a chance to send you your code yet, due to the fact that I usually send them in the evening, not during my lunch. My lunch is my Zen time. But so you will get those sent to you tonight. Hey, Lulu, how are you doing? Okay, so I need to get this taken care of. Just knocking books out. Nice, nice. What's the latest one you've knocked out? And like when you're knocking them out, you're like getting into the ring with them. Got your boxing gloves on. And you just keep pounding until it's gone, until it's down. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't say it. I didn't mention it. I put it in the disclaimer in the giveaway, but a lot of people don't read that, and I get that. I probably wouldn't read it either, truthfully. So, and I didn't mention it, so you're fine. I was the one who made a mistake. But one, there's I have the as a main character mother is probably the mother of a vampire. Okay, reclaimed. So reclaims the title. Took me a little bit to figure that out. I am needing caffeine. Okay, I need. There we go. The vampire may be riding his dragon rider sister. So is this a dark romance? I'm getting the sense that this is a dark romance. Artemis! Artemis, how are you doing this afternoon? How are things going with Artemis today? Yep, it's a werewolf shadow demon romance, but there's a lot of fighting action. Nice, nice. Yes, happy Friday to you as well, Artemis. Hopefully your week is you wasn't too rough and that you're having a good day. Let's see here. I was about to look for. Let's see. Where is the walk-in podcast? I need. There we go. Wings of Blood. So I take it they have plenty of blood for the wings. Oh, it's your week for Fantasy Friday. I will do my best to stop in. I may be doing my own live at the time. Don't know yet. We'll see. Definitely need to make up for not getting any sales yesterday because I wasn't on any live streams. So I may be trying to do my own. But if I'm not, then I will, you know, stop in and say hello. Hey, Horror Ghoul, did you have any questions about number 16? Ah, Dead Friends. Yes, Dead Friends. Dead Friends is, of course, about. Uh, dang it. Dead Friends, of course, is about Lizzie, who is a. She's not a social media influencer. She ends up inheriting this cabin out in the woods. I need to get my book straight and not start talking about the wrong book. She inherits this cabin out in the woods, and when she goes to check it out, realizes she's also inherited a family curse. What is the family curse, you may ask? Well, anyone who gets too close to her gets brutally unalived and comes back to haunt her. Now, at first, it's her best friends that are getting brutally unalived. So it's not so much a haunting at first as they're trying to be supportive and help her get through this. But as time goes on and more people get unalived, people that are not her friends, it goes dark fast. It starts off as this grief horror novel that moves as a cult paranormal supernatural horror novel that ends with a cosmic twist. High Bloods. Okay, Carmen, we'll be here. Oh, you had 17 to your card as well. Let's see, what is 17? Last exit, nice. And 19 to your card. Ah, here we dragons. Okay, so good combo, good combo. Last exit is short story anthology. Many of the short stories loosely based off of when I was an over-the-road truck driver. And of course, here we dragons, my young adult urban fantasy. And I saw that you just made a purchase, so I guess I should shut up and just ask you, do you want me to personalize these? Because I just keep talking for no good reason. Ramble on. I just keep rambling on. Okay. Oh, thank you, Wolf. Thank you. Oh, I get it. I get it. Well, thank you guys. Well, it is why I am trying to narrate Nightmare at Christmas and see how you guys think of my narration of it. I was going to do that during this live stream, but we've had so much fun talking that I've not been had a chance to actually just sit back and do some narration, which I am okay with that. I'd rather just be talking and answering questions and hang out with you guys. Don't get me wrong, I love doing the reading as well, but you know, there's still chance, there's still time. I might do the reading still. We'll see. But Horror Ghoul, do you want those personalized? And if so, who would you like me to make them out to? And I'll start getting those signed and wrapped now. And also, I see you got some blind dates in there. What was your drink? What would you like to drink with that? Oh no, Samha. Well, as long as I can, as long as I'm helping to relax. Crystal, yes, that's it. Yes, I forgot. Okay. And what is your drink of choice? Is it apple cider, hot cocoa, or tea? I think you like tea, don't you? I think it's the tea. I'm going to be way off, and I'm going to just feel even more embarrassed. I should just shut up while I have a. Okay. So I guess I do remember a few things. So as soon as I get done printing out this shipping label, I'll start getting those signed and wrapped for you. Hey, Michael, how are you doing this afternoon? Okay, so we got these two here. Okay, get that figured out here. Hmm. Okay, so we got. I guess I can't print out this shipping label, so I will worry about that later. I will try to do another shipping label then, and then I'll get your books wrapped. Trying to get some of these book orders that are going to bookstores. So there we go. Crafts After Dark. I can do that. There we go. At least I can get that printed label printed up. At least I thought it was printing. There we go. So I can get this one ready to go. Where my tape? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, got that one going out today. And now we got a copy of Dead Friends. Of course, I put my second monitor behind it, so that doesn't help much. Okay. So there we go, got that. Then we got Last Exit. And then we got Here Be Dragons. Okay, there we go. And I'll get these signed and ready to go here for you. To Crystal. And so there we go. Got that one signed and ready. Now we got Last Exit here. There we go. That one's signed and ready. And of course, Dead Friends. Now I know you haven't seen the blind date wrapping party yet. That comes in later, obviously. And there we go. That's signed and ready. And now let's get some wrapping in. Bookworm, how you doing? How's your afternoon going? Of course, I always want to laugh. I need a laugh. Give me a laugh. Give me a good laugh. I need a laugh. I'm working, just seeing my patients. Okay. Hey, Salem, thank you for the follow. I hope you like spooky, scary books, because here we have the spooky, scary books keep you up late at night, make you afraid to turn off that light. All the slice, none of the spice, ready to give you next nightmare. I just seen a female patient, and she's wanting her med increased for depression. Okay. See, I love a good story, so I'm on the edge of my seat waiting to see how this story comes out. I asked her if she had a book to read. She seriously thought I said, so she thought you asked if she had an effing book to read, or if she had a F to read, or I guess I'm not sure how the F bomb comes into this. Hey, Sienna, how you doing? Do you have an effing book to read? It's going to take a while. Just sit there. Be patient. This one for now. Dina, how are you doing this afternoon? Cece's back again. How are you doing, Cece? No? Hey, Neanderthal, how are you doing today? New. New. The sales have been new today. It's probably been the second slowest Friday I've ever had. But we've had a lot of technical difficulties today, so I can't really blame anyone. And I've also heard TikTok's been kicking a lot of people out. So, it's why we're doing a simul stream today. We're not only on TikTok today, we're on the Red Place as well. So, though I don't have really anyone watching me there, but we're keeping with it just to see how this goes. And yeah. We are trying. We're rooting for you, Rain. So some of the things we have gotten away with doing the numbers game on the Red Place so far today a couple times. So woohoo! 400 minutes. Congratulations. Thank you. I appreciate all the support. Hey, Virtual Joker, how are you doing? There we go. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? There we go. Start doing some of these stickers here. Oh, thank you for showing out the live. I appreciate that. Hey, Keeks, how you doing? There we go. Okay. Hey, Shannon, how you doing? Okay, so let's get some twine here. There we go. Ah, there we go. Lost my strand. There we go. I don't know if I got myself with enough thread or twine. Might have to do a little bit of an extension here. Yeah, a little bit of an extension. There we go. Got that one wrapped and ready. Get that sticker back in there. Hey, Lilith. Lilith. I keep wanting to say Lilith. Gosh damn, my tongue just doesn't want to go Lilith. Liz. So, my favorite is Book Mail. It's my most popular book as well, and it's about Lexi, who is a social media influencer. She loves to hang out and do book reviews and hang out in lives, just like this one. All the fun things that if you're watching me, you probably enjoy as well. Well, she ends up getting taken by a favorite author and quickly realizes that all these books that she's been reviewing, well, guess what? They're all true. So now she's got to find a way to change the narrative before she herself becomes the main character of his next novel. It does have a dark demonic twist to it. The ending definitely goes to 11, so make sure to check your triggers. But that is Book Mail. Can't wait to see the edges. Oh, nice, nice. I hope you enjoy them. And Jesus loves you as well, Remy. Thank you for stopping in. Okay. So I don't think... I forgot, I moved where I put the tea. Yeah, it is my most popular book. I now, mind you, if you look in the store, you'll see that I have it bundled. I have the Demon bundle there. And I put those together. Oops, I didn't have that pinned. Here is how I look at it. You can buy one book at $17 and pay about $5, $6, maybe $7 in shipping. So you're up to $24. Or right now, TikTok has a $5 off coupon that orders over $29. So you can get the bundle. And so we got it 30, it brings it down to 25. And because it was originally 30, you get the free shipping. So you're now at $25 for two books or $24 for one book. So it's why I bundle them together and really think this is the best deal. Demon Seed, of course, is about David, who's a 9-year-old boy whose nightmares have started to come alive. And as these monsters are escaping from his imagination, it's about those around him trying to protect him, keep him safe. Let's see here. Oh, I already got a box put together. Nice. So, got that in there. Now I just need to get Here Be Dragons wrapped here real quick. And okay. Hey, Aaron Apex, how are you doing this afternoon? It's out today. Nice. Do you want to tell everyone about it while you're in the chat there? Oh, it's in review right now. Okay. Well, when hey, you can still tell people about it if you want. I'm not stopping you. Something to be proud of. Be proud of it. See, you got people ready for it now.